Have you ever noticed your legs feeling a little weaker lately? Like it takes just a bit more effort to stand, to climb stairs, or to carry the groceries inside? If so, you're not alone. And no, it's not just getting older. What most seniors don't realize is that your body begins to lose muscle far earlier and far faster than anyone ever told you. Sometimes by as much as 3% every single year after 60. And the foods you eat, or don't eat, may be playing a quiet but powerful role in that decline. But here's the good news: you can change that. You can actually slow, even reverse, muscle loss. And you don't need fancy powders or painful workouts to do it. You just need to give your body the right support through food. Today, we're going to look at 7 everyday foods that many seniors are missing, foods that can help rebuild muscle, improve strength, and protect your independence. Let's start with one that might already be sitting in your pantry, but not getting the attention it deserves. It's small, it's simple, and it's one of the best-kept secrets for aging muscles. Lentils. Now, lentils don't look like much, but inside those little seeds is something powerful. They're packed with protein, the kind your body needs to maintain lean muscle mass. But it's not just about protein. Lentils also deliver iron, magnesium, and potassium, which are critical for keeping your muscles energized, responsive, and strong. Unlike refined carbs that cause crashes and fatigue, lentils give you slow, steady energy, which is exactly what aging muscles crave. In fact, one clinical study found that seniors who ate lentils regularly saw improved balance, better leg strength, and even fewer complaints of cramping or heaviness. You don't need a huge serving. Even half a cup, added to soup or served warm with veggies, can make a noticeable difference. And now, let's talk about something you might not think of as muscle fuel, but it's hiding in plain sight. Cooked spinach. Raw spinach is great, but when you cook it, something special happens. The oxalates break down, and your body can actually absorb more of the good stuff, like nitrates, potassium, and magnesium. Those nutrients help your blood vessels relax and widen, which means more oxygen reaches your legs and arms. More oxygen means better movement, less fatigue, and fewer aches after walking or standing. Spinach also supports nerve-muscle communication. That's huge, because as we age, those signals get a little slower. But the compounds in spinach help sharpen that line, so your muscles react faster and stay more coordinated. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach, lightly sautéed with garlic or olive oil, could help your legs feel stronger by the very next morning. And if you've been feeling that tight, dragging sensation after climbing stairs, this could be your answer. Now for the third one. And if you're not using it yet, this one might just surprise you. Salmon. Yes, it's great for your heart. But salmon is also one of the most effective muscle rebuilding foods on the planet. Here's why. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and vitamin D, the exact trio your body needs to rebuild damaged muscle fibers, reduce inflammation, and keep your joints moving smoothly. Salmon doesn't just help you recover after activity, it helps your muscles work better in the first place. One study found that seniors who ate salmon just 3 times per week experienced noticeable improvements in leg strength, balance, and walking speed. And the difference wasn't small. These people moved better, felt more stable, and had less joint pain overall. The key is using the right kind. Go for wild-caught salmon, grilled or baked with herbs and a touch of lemon. No sugary glazes, no heavy sauces. Just clean, powerful nutrition. Salmon is like a reset button for tired muscles. It supports both the fibers and the fuel system behind them. And when your legs feel steadier under you, when you can move without that heaviness, everything else gets easier. So now you know 3 of the most effective, senior-friendly muscle-protecting foods out there. Lentils, to fuel and fortify your strength. Spinach, to boost circulation and coordination. And salmon, to rebuild and restore muscle at the cellular level. But we're just getting started. The next one? It's bright, it's earthy, and it can transform your leg strength in a matter of hours. Even professional athletes use it, but most seniors never think to add it to their routine. Let's talk about that next. We've already talked about 3 powerful foods, lentils, cooked spinach, and salmon, that can help older adults protect and rebuild muscle. But there's more. And what comes next might surprise you. Because this next food? It's not trendy. It's not expensive. But it's quietly one of the most effective tools for keeping your legs strong, your balance steady, and your energy consistent. Beets. Now, you might be thinking, beets? Really? Yes, and here's why. Beets are incredibly high in natural nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that opens up your blood vessels and improves circulation. And better circulation means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your muscles, especially in your legs, where blood flow tends to slow as we age. In one study, seniors who drank beet juice before walking experienced a 19% improvement in walking speed and leg performance. And it wasn't a long-term thing, it happened within hours. Think about that. Just one serving of beets, and your legs could feel lighter, more energized, and more responsive. They can be steamed, roasted, or blended into smoothies with berries. Or, for faster results, a small glass of unsweetened beetroot juice in the morning or before a walk can work wonders. Beets don't just support muscle strength, they restore confidence in your stride. Let's move to something creamy, rich, and easy to digest, but far too many seniors overlook it. Greek yogurt. Now, we're not talking about the kind with fruit syrup and sugar at the bottom. We're talking about plain, unsweetened, full-fat Greek yogurt, the kind packed with complete protein, calcium, and probiotics. Protein builds muscle, calcium supports bone strength, and probiotics support gut health, which is deeply connected to inflammation and nutrient absorption. And why does that matter for muscle? Because your gut health affects how well you absorb the nutrients your muscles need. When your digestion is off, even the best foods can't fully nourish your body. Greek yogurt gently supports that balance. But here's the real key: the leucine content in Greek yogurt. Leucine is one of the most important amino acids for triggering muscle protein synthesis, the actual process of rebuilding muscle tissue. Eating just one small cup of plain Greek yogurt after a walk or light activity has been shown to enhance recovery, reduce soreness, and improve strength gains in seniors, sometimes within a few days. It's simple, it's soothing, and it works. Now, let's talk about a food that's often misunderstood and sadly thrown away: egg yolks. For years, we were told to avoid them. Too much fat, too much cholesterol. But the truth is, for most healthy seniors, egg yolks are not only safe, they're one of the most complete muscle protective foods you can eat. Inside the yolk, you'll find choline, vitamin D, sulfur, and biotin, all crucial for muscle function, nerve health, and collagen support. And yes, eggs also contain high-quality protein, but what sets them apart is how easily the body uses that protein. Especially when eaten whole, the synergy between the whites and yolks supports strength, energy, and cellular repair. Eggs are also gentle on the stomach and easy to cook in endless ways. Poached, soft-boiled, lightly scrambled in olive oil. They're versatile, affordable, and incredibly effective. In fact, in one study, older adults who consumed whole eggs regularly saw improved lower body strength and less muscle breakdown markers in blood tests. You've been told to avoid them, but your muscles might just be asking for them. Let's recap what we've added. Beets, to get oxygen flowing back to your legs. Greek yogurt, to activate and repair muscle with leucine. Egg yolks, to nourish your nerves and rebuild from the inside out. But we've saved one more for last in this section. It's not a food you chew. It's something you sip. Something your body recognizes instantly. Bone broth. Warm, soothing, and loaded with collagen, glycine, and amino acids, bone broth is like a healing bath for your joints and muscles from the inside. As we age, the tissues around our joints become more brittle. Muscles don't just need protein. They need support from connective tissue, from tendons, and from the matrix that holds everything in place. Bone broth provides exactly that, in a form that's already broken down and easy for your body to use right away. Studies show that seniors who consumed a cup of bone broth daily reported fewer aches, improved mobility, and a noticeable sense of strength returning even after gentle movement. It's not a gimmick. It's real nourishment simmered down to what your body truly needs. So now you know the 7 foods your muscles have been waiting for. Lentils, cooked spinach, salmon, beets, Greek yogurt, egg yolks, bone broth. You don't need to add all of them at once. Just choose one food, one day, one meal at a time, because every step matters. And every muscle you rebuild is a step closer to freedom. But we're not stopping here. Now that you know what to put in your body, let's talk about how to support that strength long after the meal is over. There are still a few simple habits, a few daily practices, and even a few foods that can take everything you've learned and turn it into lasting results. Let's talk about that next. You've just discovered 7 powerful foods that can help slow, even reverse, muscle loss after 60. But here's the thing. Even the best foods can only go so far on their own. What truly builds strength, what keeps your legs stable and your body resilient, is what you do consistently. So now, let's talk about what else your muscles need. Because the right support doesn't just prevent weakness, it brings back confidence. Let's start with something most people overlook: hydration. Muscles are made up of water, more than 75%. And when you're even slightly dehydrated, your muscles can't contract properly. That means more stiffness, slower movement, and higher risk of injury, even just stepping off a curb or getting up from a chair. But plain water isn't always enough. Try adding a pinch of sea salt or a splash of unsweetened coconut water to your water in the morning. These tiny minerals, sodium, potassium, magnesium, help your body absorb the water and deliver it to your tissues more effectively. It's simple. 1 glass in the morning before your coffee. And you might notice that your legs don't feel so heavy by lunchtime. Next, and this might surprise you, we need to talk about movement. But not hard workouts, not treadmills, not gym memberships. We're talking about micro movements, the kind that gently tell your body, I still use these muscles. Keep them strong for me. A short walk after lunch, a few sit-to-stands from your favorite chair, even curling a can of soup while you watch the evening news. The secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Studies show that just 10 minutes of light movement per day, paired with the right foods, can dramatically improve strength, balance, and even memory in older adults. You don't have to go far. You just have to tell your body, I'm still here. Let's move. Now let's talk about something you can add to your plate or your mug that can make a huge difference in recovery. Turmeric. This golden spice isn't just for flavor. It contains a compound called curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories on the planet. Inflammation slows down healing. It makes your muscles ache. It zaps your energy. But turmeric, especially when combined with a little black pepper, helps soothe joints, reduce swelling, and speed up recovery after activity. A little goes a long way. Stir it into scrambled eggs. Add it to bone broth. Or make a warm golden milk with almond milk and a sprinkle of cinnamon. It's comfort with a purpose. And finally, perhaps the most overlooked muscle-supporting practice of all: sleep. That's when the real repair happens. When you sleep, your body produces human growth hormone, nature's tool for rebuilding muscle tissue. But if you're tossing, turning, or waking up often, your muscles don't get the signal. They stay tired, stiff, sluggish. Try creating a gentle wind-down ritual. No screens an hour before bed. A warm cup of chamomile or bone broth. And if you haven't already, a magnesium-rich dinner with foods like spinach, lentils, or even a banana. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's where strength is made. So let's bring it all together. What you eat, how you move, and how you rest. These are the pieces. And when they come together, something amazing happens. You feel steadier. You rise from your chair with ease. You take that walk without fear. You pick up your grandchild without hesitation. You become you again, not the tired version, but the strong, present, capable version your body remembers. So tell me, which of these foods or habits surprised you most? Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you're planning to try. If this video gave you even one useful tip, please click the like button. And if you want more gentle, science-backed guidance just like this, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. We're here for you. And remember, every step you take, every bite you choose, every calm breath you give yourself, it all adds up. Your independence is carried by your legs. Protect them wisely.